Good morning. So it's Saturday, 25th of November, and here we are again, another day, another opportunity. So let's talk. So the topic for today is actually off the back of a conversation I was having with one of my students yesterday. When I say students, one of the students who's in my program, which transitions salespeople into a career in software sales, so SaaS shift. And we were talking about his career because he recently had a child not too long ago. Great guy. And I really enjoy working alongside him. And we were talking about path A versus path B. And path A for him is to stay within the current industry that he's been in. And he's been in that industry for 8 years. It's mainly in research and information. And it's a fairly outdated space. But it's comfortable, right? He's been in it a long time. He's very good at it. He's earning consistently well in that industry. And so that comfort, especially when you've had a child, is appealing, right? To actually either stay in that industry or stay within a company within that industry. And then you've got path B, which is transition into a career in software sales, which is change, right? But average earnings are significantly higher, and over an extended period of time there is a path to actually completely transform his life. But on the surface it feels like that's the riskier decision because it's not something that he's been doing before. So then it becomes, well, where do you go next? So I asked him a few questions, and the questions were designed to say, well, who is the version of you that exists in 12 months, in 36 months, in 5 years, in 10 years? Who are you, and what does your life look like at that stage? Not just today, but what does that vision look like over an extended period of time? And the deeper we got into his vision and his criteria and the variables that he wants to unlock in his life, what we could clearly see was that his current role and his current industry could not get him there. But the transition to software sales absolutely could, because quite a lot of his goals meant that he needed to earn significantly more. And there was a cap on the industry that he's in now versus there not being a cap in software sales and where he wanted to go. So then it became a case of, well, if you want to achieve the milestones that you say you want to achieve in your life, there is really no actual choice to be made here, right? There's only one path that allows you to unlock the realities of the lifestyle that you say you want to live. And so then it just becomes a decision of, are you happy and willing to make the leap? Not even happy to make the leap, but are you willing to make the leap? Is your desire for the goals and objectives that you say you have greater than that feeling of being a little bit uncomfortable? Now, I encourage people and anyone watching this video to a couple of things. One is, make sure you always win the marathon and not just the sprint. Very often in life, the option that is designed around short-term gratification will not allow you to win over an extended period of time. So don't just think about what it is that you want to achieve in this particular moment, but think about the journey that you're going on. Where are you heading? What is your vision over time? And what options of decision do you need to make in your life to make sure that you win over an extended period of time and not just win today? The other component is, I've generally found in life that the short-term decisions, so the decisions that you make, let me reframe that. The decisions that you make you feel comfortable are rarely the right decisions to make. Very rarely is it the right decision to choose the comfortable route. Whatever you're thinking about that makes you feel slightly uneasy, or when you have it in your mind, you feel a little bit uncomfortable, typically that is the very thing you should do. That's the very decision you should take. And the reason for that is because that's the route that will build you. It will build your mindset. It will build your character. It will build something in you. And you always want to be in a scenario where you are building, where you are growing, and where you are realizing a better version of yourself than the version that existed yesterday. So I hope that you can take something from that story, because it was a really interesting conversation, and we came out the end of it understanding and being aligned that we absolutely need to go all in on the software sales transition. I hope that you have an incredible Saturday and an incredible weekend, and I look forward to circling back tomorrow. With all of that said, keep climbing.